Hello everyone and welcome back. Today is Memorial Day. It is Monday, May 26th. And so happy Memorial Day. If you are a member of our armed forces or you've served in the armed forces, thank you. Thank you for your service. It's most appreciated. It's an honor just to be able to say thank you. So very lucky and blessed to be here in America as somebody who came from the United Kingdom many years ago. So thank you for your service. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the Baker Act and the concept, the idea that you, as the patient, can file your own habeas petition. So every once in a while, we come across a situation where the patient, our client, is told inside the facility, oh, you don't need a lawyer, you can file your own habeas petition. And this just happened in a case. After we filed the case and the facility knew we were there, and the family said to us, oh, do we really need to file this case with you? Because, well, our loved one's being told she could file her own habeas petition. So I said to the family, that's a great question. Let me talk to you and explain to you the difference and what's really going on here. So, first of all, when we file a habeas petition, typically it's anywhere between 8 and 16 pages, depending on the facts, depending on the kind of case, the issues that are raised, right? And it's written on a pleading, a document that I've created, or I did originally, and then obviously my team have played with it and morphed it and modified it and all the other fun stuff. But it is something that we created, and it gets filed with the court. And when we file it, we send you an email that comes from the clerk of court that confirms that it's been received. The habeas petition that you sometimes can file inside the facility is on a pre-printed form that goes typically to the doctor. So can you imagine this? You're making a habeas request. Instead of sending it to a judge, it's going to the doctor. The same doctor that's just told you and has been telling you probably for several days, you can't leave. And so what do you think he's going to do with it, or she's going to do with it? If they even bother to read it and they don't throw it in the garbage, which that happens too, by the way, they're going to deny it. I mean, why would they? All they're really doing is saying, see, we respected your rights. You had a right to ask for habeas relief, right, a right to request relief. And, well, we've reviewed your request and, well, it's denied. Bye. Have a nice day. I mean, it's total BS, okay? So when the facility's telling you that you can file your own habeas petition, it's just BS. It's just them basically trying to avoid dealing with the issue, which is they're holding you or your loved one illegally, and they need to be made to answer to that. So yeah, I'm gonna drag them into court, and they can explain themselves to a judge. And the facilities know by now that I'm not playing games here. I don't threaten. I don't send silly letters telling them, oh, if you don't do this or don't do that, I'm going to do this. No, I'm just going to drag you into court. And if you think that I won't go to a hearing and kick your doctor around the courtroom to explain to the judge why you're holding this person illegally, well, what can I tell you? I guess we're willing to go a few rounds. But everybody in my office, by the way, is a trial lawyer. Everybody's got tons of courtroom experience, and we're going to go to court and fight, and the facilities know that. So, frankly, that's what you're paying for when you hire us as opposed to the cheap lawyers out there. So I wanted to share that with you. Don't be deceived by the facility telling you can file your own habeas petition. It's a complete bunch of rubbish. And by the way, if you're not a lawyer, even outside of the facility, you can't file a habeas petition on behalf of somebody else. That's called the unlicensed practice of law. You need a lawyer to file a habeas petition on behalf of a patient who's stuck in a facility. So I want to share that with you. Don't allow the facility to pull the wool over your eyes and think they're taking care of you, or that you're friends, or they're there to help you, because they're not. They're there to bang your health insurance and make as much money as possible. So with that said, happy Memorial Day. Thank you again for your service. I would love a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.